Thankfully, there was enough air in the balloon to get through all 5 of those articulations. This is a video called Pu-Lip-Ku-KMT-Tu. Pu-Lip-Ku-KMT-Tu. I'm not mad, I promise. There are 5 articulations there. They're all a release of air from behind a restriction. Now, the first one is behind the lips. The second one is the tongue between the lips. Now, generally, I wouldn't recommend tonguing like that, and I never teach it. However, a very good friend of mine and magnificent player from Copenhagen says to me, this guy, I won't mention names, but this guy was on trial for the London Symphony. He can play. He asked his teacher years ago, how do you tongue notes? The teacher says, how do you stop wine from coming out of a wine bottle? Cork. If he's playing for the London Symphony, he's a good player. I'm not one to argue with that. Then we've got ku. Now the sound is slightly different because by the time the back of the tongue you release the air, there's a delay before the air sets the lip and the air column into vibration. Then there's K modified tonguing, which some people argue about and a lot of people do. Tip of the tongue, like in saying K, behind the lower teeth. Ka 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 ka, but then using the middle part of the tongue, tip of the tongue down there, is releasing the air. Or, what is considered the traditional method of tonguing, which I couldn't do, tip of the tongue, either in the vertex between the teeth and the roof of the mouth, or somewhere on the roof of the mouth, again, as Arben says, hermetically sealing the mouth, but it's the tip of the tongue at the roof. So there are 5 different ways, and there's probably more, but I work on these 5 different ones just to get the body to experience different things and to really solidify the idea of the release without kicking. Hence the here. Each one of those articulations, you would have realized that I took a nice breath and simply so they're all a release of the air, all of which the corners are set, and when the energy moves, gets the air column oscillating, the lip starts to vibrate. There we go. If I put them all together, now there are slight changes in timbre, but one of them will work for you. The Pu attack is really good for soft notes that we're actually about to do in the next video. But soft entries and light entries, at times, we can even breath attack, which I don't want to get into here. But just recognizing these different forms of release to start the note will help you finding where you're most efficient, what sounds best for you. I cannot stand the arguments of people going KMTs for everyone or KMTs for no one. It doesn't work for me. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine. If it works for somebody else, terrific. Let's find what works for you is the easiest, most efficient, cleanest, best sounding articulation. So work on your p, your p, your k, your t, or your t. I'll be interested to listen to this video back to have a listen to the difference in the articulations. Consider that. Work on them.